Hello everyone, it's Madi Madison with Spectrum Art. Madison's right here to my right, but she is unwell, as you guys know. If you guys have been watching our videos kind of back to back that we've uploaded, then you know she is unwell. So she's refraining from talking as much as possible, but I did want her to be part of this because we are continuing our altered time card series, I guess, if you want to call it that. And if you guys remember, we had started with time cards, actual real time cards that have been actually used and punched, so they have all that yumminess on there. And we had made some other things. We've altered them. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it below so you can get even more ideas as to what you can do with these really fun time cards. But these were actually Madison's creation, and so I wanted her to at least share with us what it was that she did kind of briefly, and then I'll walk you through what the rest of the ideas behind it. But let's go over these real quick, Madison, so folks can actually see and understand how you can actually finish the project. So the first thing you did was, you did what?
Cut the time card to make
Right.
pockets.
Right, baby. She went ahead and we cut the time cards to make a pocket. First thing you want to do is you want to cut that name off, right? Because you don't want somebody's name on there. So we went ahead and cut the name off. Then we went ahead and angled and did a tag, kind of a cut at the top. We cut the time card in half and brought the top half up. So then you have this here, and then of course you still have the whole back that you can utilize for journaling and notes, or just to glue down if you want to. So that's how we did that. We did the first thing. Then we went ahead and you glued the napkins, right? And this is actually kind of neat because all of these pieces here is, when I was done with these, Madison said, I'll take those. And she made this gorgeous collage. These are all, and you'll recognize some of these pieces as we go through these, are all the leftover pieces. So don't throw anything away, because look at that yumminess, right? So after you went ahead and you glued the napkins, what did you do?
Glued the pockets.
Yes, then she went ahead, once it was all, it had napkins, she went ahead and we glued the pockets on the three sides to make that little pocket in there. And you don't want to go too far down. You might want to mark it, so to speak, maybe lightly with a pencil. You don't want to go past that point, because then anything you start putting in, it might end up getting snagged in there. So you want to be kind of conscious of that. What did you do? You went ahead and distressed the edges, right? We used Distress Oxides and the tool, and we went around the edges to go ahead and do that.
Walnut color.
The walnut stain is what you did? Okay. And then what did you do after that?
Lace.
Yes. You chose like a mauve color for this one, and then a green. Why did you pick that green, by the way? What were you trying to pull?
For clothes.
Ah, yeah. See how smart that is? She saw this little bling right here. It's like a jade that this beautiful girl has, this image. And so she decided to pull that color out. So that's why she used that lace.
And she has stuff too.
Yeah, the purple. Yeah, exactly. She saw this purple right here and decided to pull that purple out.
Too.
And the nest, yep. And then what else did you do after that?
Of course, the image.
Of course, the image, yes. So she went ahead and picked out two really cute images, two kiddos right here. Just really, really pretty girls. And then what?
Eyelid?
You did the eyelid? Yeah. What did you use for the eyelid?
The crocodile.
Crocodile, yeah. So you went ahead and used crocodile to insert an eyelid, and then what? Are you getting tired? Oh, okay. Can I finish then? No, go ahead and tell me. You can whisper. What else? I can repeat it. Oh, the sari silk. Yep. Yeah, so then you went ahead and used a sari silk, and then what? The cotton candy fiber. We call it the cotton candy fiber. We don't actually know what it's actually called, but I got to show you guys why we call it cotton candy. Tell me that doesn't look like cotton candy, and it even feels like cotton candy.
You can eat it.
You can almost eat it, yeah. It's so pretty. So we've got that one, and then we've got this one. I mean, look at that. It looks just like cotton candy. And then we use that one.
When you buy the containers, there's the thing Or
They should have them in like cotton candy containers. That's a good idea. That's some good marketing. And then finally you added the charms, right?
yeah.
Yes. And for this one she picked a butterfly, and for that one she picked an owl. And here, let me bring him in closer so you guys can see how cute
the
are
white one.
these.
This
Yeah, the
one.
sari silk, right? We mentioned that. And this one. Okay, so that is the idea as to one of the ideas as to where you could take this, right? But the possibilities are endless. So now let me go ahead and move these to the side, and I will show you what we did. So what we did was we went ahead and grabbed a whole bunch of napkins, and we did a continuous technique, meaning that although it seems like it's one piece, it's not. It's actually, it's a little bit of work, but you see there's a pocket here, and so you have to kind of cut the napkin here and then measure it just right and place it. It's a little bit tedious, but it creates a really great effect. It almost has a hidden pocket effect, doesn't it? So we did one with the Eiffel Tower and some flowers, some with some really pretty, they almost look like cherry blossoms, right? And some like yellow green leaves. We did,
Banana plants.
they look like banana plants, big leaves, yeah. Then we did this one. It's got some music notes and some really pretty, and I can't tell what that says. Romantique, maybe? Oh yeah, it might be French, I'm not sure. And then this one says faith on it. And again, see, it doesn't look like there's a pocket, but there is a pocket right in there. Oh, I can get in there, see? I can't even find it. It's right in there. We've got another one of those yellow ones. We've got a dragonfly one. And all these are pockets. We've got the other side of the Eiffel Tower. We've got a gorgeous flower and butterfly. We've got a beautiful teal motif. Here's the other side of that medallion, or another side of that medallion. Here is the tower, or Big Ben, excuse me. And there's the pocket. Again, see, kind of difficult to align it, but it can be done. Some lavender in a pot, some tea, another one of those really pretty motifs, some more butterflies, a beautiful stamp, the Eiffel Tower, some postage cancellations. I believe that is the palace. I believe so. This one says keep life simple. Again, see how we have to line that up, right? To get the pocket in there. And then some more beautiful flowers. Another set of flowers. Some more lavender. And some bottles of wine. And again, a pocket there, right? So we've got all of these, and the idea behind these is the base is done, which is where this had started, as well as Madison explained to us. You know, once we had done this, we went ahead and did the napkins, and then all that is needed basically is some embellishments, maybe an image, like Madison did. You can
Use a charm.
right, you can put some charms, you can you know, use your crocodile, you can leave them just like this, they can be glued right into a book, right? They can also become side pockets this way, you know, and then a pocket this way as well. So you could
Or on
also
the
do
other
some
side.
washi and make it a hinge, right? So you can also use the front and the back. Yeah, go ahead.
Or this way too.
Right, right. Oh, sure. You can do it on this side. Oh, you can even make it a hinge on this side of the page, right? That too, or a pocket on this. Oh, the possibilities are endless. They can also just be, you know, gifted just as is. Think about it. You have a beautiful, maybe a gift card for someone. You know, what a beautiful presentation that would be to actually do that, and then they can still keep the pocket, you know, for themselves or as a bookmark. So just wanted to share with you yet another idea of altered time cards. I'm going to be listing these because these are the ones that I worked on. So those will be on the Facebook page if you're interested. We also have the have some plain ones if you want just to do your own thing, if you have your own napkins or your own idea on what you want to do with these. But more importantly, we're going to be doing a giveaway, right? So we are going to be doing, we're going to be giving away 2 of these already pre-cut. So all you have to do is, again, do whatever you'd like, glue the pocket, and then it's
Don't
all,
glue up to here.
Yeah, don't glue the top, right?
Madison
And
did
then
it once.
you did?
Yeah.
I missed it. I don't remember. So yes, good tip, Madison. Only glue 3 sides down. So we're going to be giving this as a set and then this one as a set as well. And this one is one that's actually been oxide and cut. So that's kind of already, you know, got some backing to it. And this one will be plain for whomever gets it to do what they want. So again, we're going to have 2 giveaways. So you guys can also take a stab at these. And coming up, we're also going to have a challenge where during a live, several of us girls are actually going to be on the panel, right? We're going to be actually creating, utilizing time cards, and we'll see what kind of spins and ideas we come up with. So there'll be even more to come. But what are we going to do? When do you want to do?
Tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow, baby. It's the 29th. So you want to do it also on the 15th like the other one? Okay, so the same thing. April 15th, we'll be drawing for these. And what we are going to ask is that in the comments, in order to be entered, all you have to do is tell us, how would you use these? What would you use on them? Just give us an idea as to how you would actually utilize time cards for your crafting and for, you know, your style. Whether you would steampunk them with napkins and gears, whether you would use, sure, bingos or puzzle pieces, whatever. Just give us some ideas as to how you would actually go ahead and alter time cards. Maybe you guys can even think of something that none of us have thought of, so that would be amazing and so much fun. I can't wait to hear all your ideas and inspirations, and we will talk to you guys, huh?
And creations.
And creations, yes. Can't wait to talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
We got more videos coming up because, like I said, we did a lot of stuff while we were actually on vacation, so we will be sharing even more. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Bye.
Bye. Don't forget to
Subscribe.
subscribe and like. Absolutely. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.